least aware of the inspirational story of St. Maximilian Kolbe. See, St. Maximilian Kolbe was a Polish priest who was also rounded up by the Nazis, and he was in concentration. Mainly that fateful day in August of 1941, he was in the concentration camp of Auschwitz. And there, the commandant of the concentration camp had all the prisoners filed in the yard, and they were lined up in rows. And the commandant was to choose 10 people at will, random, would be executed, because someone that day had tried to escape. And so in retaliation for the attempt of escaping, 10 people would be chosen at random. And so the prisoners were all lined up, but the Nazi commandant would go up one line and down the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to be killed. It was the 10th line that broke down and started crying. And it said, I am a husband and a father. You can't kill me. And then as the commandant was laughing again, a voice from one of the other prisoners said, I will take that man's place. And the Nazi commandant was furious that someone would speak without being spoken to. And he said, who is that Polish swine? And the voice came out, I am a Catholic priest. And the commandant, as the eyewitnesses tell us, just looked at him and nodded. And Father Kolbe took the place of that man who actually survived the war. Because even in that godless environment of Auschwitz, God's glory shone. Even in that godless environment of Auschwitz, a concentration camp that would kill and burn human beings, would torture them, even in the midst of that, God's glory shone. And it shone because Father Maximilian Kolbe put into practice the words, some of the very words we heard today in the second reading. St. Paul in the second reading reminds us, he says, whatever you do for the glory of God. Or in another part of that same reading, he says, be imitators of Christ. In that godless environment, people who treat other people like Jesus, God's glory shone. Because I chose to do what he did for the glory of God. Chose to be an imitator of Christ. Because you see, St. Paul in that second reading, he's trying to tell us, as Maximilian Kolbe did, if you really want